Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today I'll be playing 2019 and EA's and BioWare, should I say, Anthem. Fortunately, the game didn't really meet everyone's expectation, mainly because it really launched unfinished. There was barely anything to do in the game. The story was pretty short, and it's a shame really, because I enjoyed the game. Just going to quickly go through the in-game settings. So playing at a resolution of 3840 by 2160 at 120 Hertz, no VSync on, so you can see just what my system can do in terms of performance. NVIDIA DLSS disabled. This is actually DLSS 1, very early version of DLSS, which you cannot upgrade. You can only upgrade versions 2 and onwards. Now, in terms of graphics, no motion blur, no chromatic aberration, just a personal choice for me. Advanced settings, everything is at ultra. However, you do need to go to custom if you want to have access to HBAO full, which is the maximum ambient occlusion the game will allow. And field of view is a bit of a mixed bag. You can do what you want with this. There isn't like a percentage slider like we're used to. It's all different different aspects of how you want the game to look while you're flying, while you're on the ground, etc. So it's up to you how you want that to look. Now this is of course using the Frostbite engine, same engine that made a lot of the Need for Speed games. The same engine for Battlefield, and it worked well with the engine. Very demanding on the CPU though. A lot of people back then, I think I was running on i9 9900K on a 2080 Ti, and you really did need the cores to run this game smoothly. Anyway, let's head off into my Javelin and try and do a mission. Now the game is multiplayer, but I'm just gonna do a standard mission, which I can do privately, so I don't need to wait around for a matchmaking situation to actually complete. Not many people play this game anymore, so you could be there for a while, unfortunately.
Javelin is primed and ready to go, Yarrow. What are we doing?
Got a distress signal from Sentinels. Don't know the details, but Arcanists are involved. Head over there.
Okay, understood.
Game still looks pretty good, even though it's literally a few days away and a month and a few days away from being 5 years old. You know, you got games like Warhammer Dark Tide that wasn't very visually impressive in my opinion, so this game holds up pretty well. And it was a very demanding game when it first came out. Even the RTX 2080 Ti couldn't hold 60 FPS everywhere at native 4K. Okay, means I got enemies. Let's take these guys out. I mean, I'm a big fan of like mobile suit type games. So when this first got announced, I was pretty hyped for it. They promoted it really well. They had some nice live action stuff. So they did everything well up until the point where people realized the game wasn't finished. That's where it all fell down. How many more of you are there? My biggest criticism was the game is just far too short. I would have loved the campaign to have a lot more to it. One of the games where campaign would have been crucial to the game's success, and they really skimped on it, which is a shame because BioWare's a company known for making really good RPGs like Dragon Age, Mass Effect. So it fell well below their standards in my opinion. There was talk of the game being rebooted and they were going to do some kind of like Anthem 2.0. It got shelved for a bit and then ultimately they just cancelled it, so that was a shame. I was really looking forward to it, because I think the game has potential even now. If it was up to me, I'll definitely add more javelins because you only got about, I think, 5 classes, if that. So you got the Ranger class, which I am now. It's quite mobile. Kind of a middle of the pile kind of suit. It's got decent offense, really high offense actually. It's got good maneuverability, damage absorption. It's not a tank or anything. Then you've got like the more speedy build, which is more melee focused, more nimble. You can dodge a bit more. And you've got like tank build that's really slow but can absorb loads of damage and it can deal massive damage. Then you got this kind of mage kind of magic one, which is really focused on long range attacks. So I would have added a few more classes. That would have been my first step. The game of course is multiplayer and it does work pretty well when you're got all 4 classes trying to take down bosses and stuff. It does look pretty cool. So the multiplayer stuff I was actually pretty happy with. There's so many enemies. As soon as I get close, you run away. So you can't fly infinitely. You gotta keep your thrusters cool so you can.
Get in there and help those sentinels, or those architects aren't walking out of here.
I understand.
Okay. It looks like these guys got overrun by some enemies. Actually, no, I've got backup here. Not on my own. Oh, that's pretty tough. Oh, these guys are pretty tough. Just gonna pop a shield here. If I stay behind this barrier, at least I can recover my health. Try sending mines for me. What is going on here?
Okay, good. But enemies remain. Stop them.
On it.
So you do have an ultimate attack when there's a big group of them. It's the best time to use it. But yeah, so now's a good time. Kind of reminds me of Heavy Arms from Gundam Wing, that attack. Let's help out the Sentinel.
There's a second arc in his camp. Get over there before the scars take it.
Okay.
Alright, that's one down. Any more? Have a look around. There's meant to be a second one. Yep. Loads of scars around here.
You need to give the sentinel some breathing room.
You got it.
It's okay, I'm on it. Whoa. Use a different weapon. I love this sniper rifle. It's got exploding ammunition. Okay, let's pop my shield again. Right, it's pretty tough. Right, I'm gonna help out that sentinel. Come on, get your ass up. Where's all that enemy fire coming from? Okay. Is that all of them? Still a few more. Bring it on. There's a lot more than I expected. More over here. Sentinels down again.
Thanks, freelancer.
Oh, there's still more of you. They may have overdone it with the enemies here. They're all teleporting in from this source over here. And this guy cannot stand on his own 2 feet. Back up one more time. Is there an infinite amount of them or something? Protect this guy, stay in this zone. Should be okay. That's got to be all of them now. They just keep on coming. Tell you what, it's a lot easier when you're with a group. Maybe I've got to do something over here. Slow enemy progress. I'm getting overrun here. Okay. So you could have pretty much stayed in range of this scan signal and ended it a bit earlier, but I decided to kill every single one of them, which I didn't need to do. Just realizing that now. I don't need luck. Took them all down by myself, pretty much.
There's no more scars.
Let's call that finished. Okay, more trouble for us, and by us, I mean you. We have a chance to catch a dangerous outlaw. We need to find him.
I'll check it out.
Anyway guys, that's pretty much it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and as always, thanks for watching.